Hi Mia, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, and how are you?
I'm very good, thanks for asking.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been a student at Smartlearn for quite some time now,
Mm-hmm.
and I must say it is a pleasure to have you in my class. Could you firstly introduce yourself, thereafter explain the ways or give some examples on how you learn English?
My name is Mia. I'm 16 and I'm turning to 17. I consider myself as a friendly, sociable, and easygoing person. I really love listening to music, especially K-pop, and sometimes I hang out with my friends in my free time. And I also love sleeping a lot because sleeping is just so precious to me since I have a lot of things to study and I'm so busy with the schoolwork, so it's just so precious.
Okay.
And my ways of learning English is that the first method is shadowing, which means you watch the films or you listen to the music and you just repeat them, and then you will know how to use the intonation or you will speak more naturally and use English more effectively. Secondly, I, I mean, I practice a lot by doing as many exercises as I can. So I think that's the reason why I have this qualification.
Okay, so that you have the ability to speak
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah.
Okay, so being a teenager in this day and age and being in the 11th grade, there's only one more year left for you to go to before you go to university,
Mhm.
and I'm sure there must be a lot of pressure on you when it comes to studying. So how do you deal with these kind of pressures?
Um, I think pressure is a part of life. It's if a person's life doesn't have pressure, then they cannot be success. But it's really important how to cope with it. If you cannot get over it, and then you will you cannot achieve your goals. So it's really important. So I cope with the pressure by using my creativity to learn, which means I don't spend too much time learning. I will find new ways to learn, then which is different from my friends. And also as I already mentioned before, I really into music. So I listen to music as a recreational activity. So it's just helpful a lot.
Okay. And how long have you been studying at Smartlearn? And can you also tell me what you find different from studying at Smartlearn Center as to a normal school?
I've been with Smartlearn since 2019, I think. So it's 2 years now. And what impressed me most about Smartlearn is that the teacher here are really helpful and they're really skillful too. If I make mistake, then they will correct me right away and I will never make that mistake again. And if I have any problems, I can share with them and they will give me the advice and I really appreciate it.
Okay, good. And can you tell me the difficulties that you've seen other students encounter while learning English?
I've noticed my fellow friends in my class in here Smartland and in my schools. They really struggle with the pronunciation and the intonation. I mean, their sentences are just so advanced and it's just so boring for real. So I think they just have to practice more or they can take advantage of there are a lot of English center, especially Smartlearn, so they can come here to learn and everything will be better, or they just have to be more confident to speak out than whoever you are, just speak yourself.
Okay. And can you tell me a bit about your difficulties that you've faced in the time that you've been learning English?
Well, as I was a kid, I was really confident. I was not afraid of making a mistake at all. Although I was totally incorrect, then I just speak out like it's so natural. But as I grew up, I became really sensitive. I was really afraid of being judged and being laughed at. So I was embarrassed when I make a mistake in front of many people. But so that's the reason why I was really shy and I didn't want to speak out my ideas or my thoughts. I didn't want to share anything because I was afraid that I would be the wrong one in public place. But now I try to eliminate that way of thinking because I don't want to be a pessimistic person. I'm more optimistic now, but sometimes I'm just so shy to speak out.
I think not only being having English as a second language, but I think everyone has that difficulty to just talk out of your soul, basically. So can you tell me, do you have any plans for after high school?
Actually, I really want to study abroad when I was a kid, but as I grew up then I realized that Vietnam is in a developing and integrating phase. So Vietnam offers a really excellent studying environment. So I think I just don't have to go abroad to achieve brilliant curriculums or work with the professional teachers because in Vietnam they already have it. So I just want to study in Vietnam and I really want to apply to youve, which stands for Diplomatic Academy of Vietnam. And I just think that university suits me a lot. Like it was born for me.
Okay. That sounds like you've got quite interesting plans for the future. What would you do or what methods would you use to achieve your goals?
Since I'm in my second year of high school, it means there is no time out. So I would just focus more on my three main subjects, which are literature, math, and English. So I would put more effort and dedication and motivation in those subjects so I can get a really great score to apply in my dream school.
Okay, good. And what do you think is the most important aspect on achieving a goal?
I think achieving a goals, it's not easy itself, so you have to be really patient and you should put your effort and dedication into that dream, and you can just be patient and work and you will achieve that someday.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for having the time to chat about this. It's very interesting. And I hope all the best for your future, and I'm pretty sure you will succeed at whatever you put your mind to. Thank you.
Thank you.